When do we want it?
Yesterday! Their message is clear. About 250 Mount Vernon paraeducators with their union, family, friends, and some students are demanding livable wages.
I run a girls' club. I do it free. It's an after-school thing, right? Because they don't have pay for us paras, but we're making a difference in our community.
We actually are on state health insurance as well as food stamps.
And for district leaders to come up with a salary schedule. The proposal includes more personal days and higher pay for those with a bachelor's degree and certifications for special education and English language learning. And for those teachers' aides in their first year, they're pushing for $1,200 total for those working 4 or more hours and $600 for those working less than 4 hours.
Many co-workers, and even me, we have two, or some of them, they have 3 jobs just to bring the food to the table because one salary is not enough.
There's been no resolution since the negotiations started Monday, leading the district to cancel the first day of school. Some longtime paraeducators, like City Council member Iris Carillas, report the current agreement isn't enough.
We are in crisis. Then the policy we have at the school district, like the policy for equity, diversity, inclusive, is not working.
Many people acknowledge the challenge kids and families will have during this uncertain time and with the last-minute school cancellations. We're told those talks will continue here at district headquarters until late tonight. If the district board and the paraeducators union do not come up with an agreement, we're told the union will be back out here tomorrow on the picket line. For now, reporting in Mount Vernon, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.
This afternoon, the Mount Vernon superintendent released a statement that reads in part, "Our top priority is to get our students back into school as quickly as possible, and we are working diligently to achieve this. The situation requires cooperation and collaboration between both parties." It goes on to say, "We understand the uncertainty the situation creates for our families, and we apologize that we were not able to reach an agreement sooner. We will continue to keep you informed and will provide the next update by tomorrow, Thursday, August 29th, at 2 p.m.
Classes will be canceled for a second day for K through 12 schools in Mount Vernon. Hundreds of paraeducators continue to strike tonight. Mary Nam joins us here on the Deep End. And Mary, today was supposed to be the first day of school, but instead those paraeducators, well, they were out on the picket lines.
That's right, Preston. They're asking for higher wages and for district leaders to come up with a salary schedule. Tonight I talked to Jackie Kent about what else those educators are pushing for and where negotiations stand right now.
Today was supposed to be the first day of school, but paraeducators have been pushing for higher wages for some time. And last week, their union voted to go on strike if the district didn't agree to higher wages. And so knowing that ahead of time, the district canceled school today. And what we ended up seeing outside district headquarters was about 250 paraeducators, which are essentially teachers' assistants, as most people know them, extra set of eyes in the classroom. They were out there, family, friends, some students, just demanding better wages. And there are specific things like an extra dollar here and there for people who have certain certifications or a bachelor's degree, things like that. Extra personal days the longer that you're with the district. So that happened until 3 o'clock today, but the negotiations are still ongoing. There were no updates today that we know of. We're told that those negotiations will continue into tonight. And if there's no resolution, then the paraeducators will be back on the picket line tomorrow. And there's no school tomorrow, again, for a second straight day.
So we know that for sure, no school tomorrow for students
Correct.
in Mount Vernon Public Schools.
Yes.
You were up there, you're driving back from Mount Vernon, which is why there's the random shadows as you guys are driving back from the scene. Can you describe what the atmosphere was like?
Yeah, it was a lot of positivity, a lot of support. There were hundreds of people. So just the paraeducators themselves made up about 250 of them. There were probably about 500 people there. A lot of community support, a lot of people honking. They were holding up their signs saying, "Honk if you support us." They're feeling good that they might come to some agreement sometime soon, but just talking with a lot of them, a lot of sadness that it's come to this because they didn't want to have to miss the first day of school. They know that not every family has childcare if they can't go to school, and it's a real problem for them. But we heard some stories. Some people got emotional saying, you know, we work 2, sometimes 3 jobs to support ourselves under this existing agreement with the district. So that's why they said it was important to have this picket today.
My last question for you, Jackie, is do you get the sense that this could be resolved within the next week, or are they at an impasse, or are they just not speaking about the progress being made?
It's really hard to put a timeline on it, Mary, and I only say that because the district put out a statement this afternoon saying, keep an eye out for updates from us at 2 p.m. every day. They put out another one today with a statement from the superintendent apologizing to families for the delay, start of school, a lot of uncertainty, basically saying we're still trying to make this work, but they're also trying to keep their budget in check too. So they say while they want to help people, they have, you know, their own money considerations as well. So at this point, it's hard to say. So we'll be checking tomorrow in the afternoon with the district to see if school will be in session Friday and what next week has in store too.
All right, Jackie Kent, thanks so much for your time, Jackie.
Thanks, Mary.
So I know people are probably curious tonight. No school tomorrow, but what about Friday?
Well, that's the thing. It's unclear right now. So potentially there could be the first day of school happening on Friday, but the district says they do plan to let parents know by 2 o'clock tomorrow about Friday.
Okay, Mary, thanks. And that brings us to tonight's Pulse Poll. Here's the question we were asking this evening. What do you think about teacher strikes in Washington State? 53% say not fair to students. 30% say it's their right. 17% say depends on the circumstances. To vote right now, just scan the QR code there on your screen. We'll be sure to bring you the latest results later on in the show.